And he came in with these horrible looking shoes on, which if you look at the radiographs, there's like 65 nails in here and a big glob of lead. This shoe type is called Stax. Of course, immediately, all we want to do is just take these off. Based on his show history, he started showing in these shoes as a 2-year-old and he's now 19. So he has been in Stax for 17 years of his life. And so this suspensory apparatus has been at this angle. And if we just pull this shoe and we take his foot from this angle to this angle, all of a sudden we're gonna create a tremendous amount of pressure and tension on those soft tissue structures that aren't used to being able to move in that direction. I am not a farrier. I don't even know how you would get out these huge, they look like roofing nails to me. They look like these big construction nails, but in the x-rays we can see how many nails are actually holding this shoe in place. So it's not just this that we can take off, but we also have to be very, very careful to support the soft tissue structures of the leg. We'll need to include exercise restriction, really thick bedding. I did a bunch of research because I actually don't have any experience with this. It doesn't seem like this happens very often, that these horses make it to a safe retirement option where they can have these shoes off.
They keep saying how long it takes to take one of our Tennessee walking horses from an action device package, after the package, how long it takes to take them down. And they've got it in reverse. The time, it takes time to put them on the package. When it comes time to take them off the package,
that's right.
You do exactly what we're fixing to do right now with a horse called Colorado Ritz.
Yes.
Which has shown since he was 2 years old. He was foaled in 2013. That horse has shown for 12 years. He's been out there. Right here he is with Baron Witherspoon in the novice class. Wearing the package, showing, doing his thing. Now this horse, what's neat about the horse, Jerry, and you know this, because right now you're training.
Yep.
That horse went from performance package to park pleasure package back to performance package, and now he's fixing to be transferred down to a Flatshod walking horse.
Yes.
And here we go. Now this is Jeremy Williams. This is Jerry's son, and that's Colorado Ritz. That horse just is laid back. He's ready to go. Of course, you can tell now that horse in a lot of pain. It's what gets me about them. They want to tell a lie, but they can't find proof, so they make it up. And this has happened time after time after time. Their veterinarian admitted she knew nothing about the package. Knew nothing about it. Now this was done yesterday.
Yes.
Monday morning. There he is with his package on. But we decided to do this just to prove a point.
Put the Flatshod on him. We're going to take him trail riding.
And Jeremy had I know these were used shoes that y'all put on him. I don't want them to think we put brand new ones on. I mean, after this is an old wore out horse.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Jeff Duke.
And well, you can see right there that package. The package that they use on their show is totally different from that package right there. They got a package with 5 flats and 5 wedges on it that make it look like it's humongous.
Well, everything they do is to create an illusion.
Yeah.
It's just like when they talk about all them nails in the horse's foot. You can see right there how many nails is in it. And later on, we're going to show you exactly how many nails, because we're going to show you putting the Flatshod on him. And it's the same thing. Well, there you got it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way you take the package off, or what they call them, stacks.
Yeah.
That's the way you take the stacks off of a Tennessee walking horse. Very simple, very quick. Don't have to worry about it, just get it done.
If you see he only clenched 3 nails on that side right there.
Right? I'll tell you something else, Jerry. We did a video, this was years ago, that I showed from Flatshod 2 Performance. And it showed how we keep building up the package. So these people, they decide, well, we can't see that. We got to create an illusion. So they tell a lie. And people out there that's not, I don't want to quit. It's because they don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, just use common sense. Before you start attacking an industry, research it.
Oh, yeah.
Know what you're saying is true.
And all you're doing right there is sanding the top layer off just like you get your nails done.
Right. Well, there's a lot of spray paint and stuff on there because we do paint the hooves of the horse before they go to the show. This is a good way to make sure that they get clean, clear, especially now because he's just going to be out trail riding now. There's another thing I want everybody to look. Watch how docile this horse is. He just sat there and said, hey, I'm getting fitted for a new pair of shoes.
That's right.
Not like if I was going up here to the shoe store. Of course, you got to dress them feet up right good before you put that Flatshod on there.
And this is as plain as you can get it right here.
That's it. I mean, why they want to twist the truth? Well, I know why they twist the truth. Because they're not smart enough to look up what actually happens. And this is disgusting that they say the things they say. Said, oh, they're crippled for life. They're broke down. These horses, they use them up and spit them out, throw them away. They do all this. And I can name you mares that have shown for years and now are mothers of babies. I can show you studs that shown for years that are now in breeding barns. Geldings that showed for years that are now trail pleasure horses.
Yes.
So you can say what you want to, do what you want to, but right here is the facts. These are the facts. You know, I ain't so sure if I wasn't the people that own him now, I wouldn't enter him in some of them Flatshod classes.
Oh yeah, and that's what they're gonna do is show him in some Flatshod classes. The young lady that's on this horse, she's in a jumping horse and she rides jumping horses and walking horses.
I hope Horse Plus Humane Society, their incinerator foundation that they run up there for horses that they have rescued.
Yes.
I hope they are getting educated here as to what's going on. I truly do. It will make me happy because they need to.
Well, to be educated, and the ones that's following them and all this stuff here need to realize this is the process you go through when you're putting the shoes on these horses right here.
Well, another thing they need to realize is if you're going to tell a lie, make sure that nobody can show proof that you lied.
Lying, that's right.
Because they're telling everybody as though they know.
Yeah.
And it is a fact that this horse, you've got to be careful taking him down because it will make him lame. We're showing you that that is a bald-faced lie. I'm not going to say they're mistaken because they know the truth.
Truth, yeah, that's right.
This whole thing with them has just got me in a situation where I've got people from all over the country, even people from California, texting and calling me
Yeah.
about things that they did while they was in California that they shouldn't have done.
Now, how many years is this horse had these big shoes on?
Ever since he was 2 years,
2 years old.
and he was born in 2013.
Okay.
So 12 years?
Yeah.
I know there's some people that have started really investigating them because of things that they've done and accusations that they've made. But what they did while they was in Colombia, provoking people and treating them the way they was treating them. And what really got me is how they defiantly refused to follow the law and present the Coggins.
Yes.
I want to find out what was done to them about it, because they should have been fined at least. I mean, you buy these horses and then they put them out there all over Facebook, but I think she said in that video, well, I need to call my lawyer if you want to see my Coggins. If she had them, there was no problem. All she had to do was hold the Coggins out there.
That's right.
If they come to you, and how many times have they come to your barn looking for Coggins?
That's when they come there. I show them the
Just give
Coggins.
them to 'em.
That's right.
But now they can't. They can't. There's Amber.
Now this horse fresher. This come off in some built-up shoes right here.
That's right. All of it was done yesterday morning. That is documented. So there's no question about it. Nothing changed. There she is now. Amber's going to do the ride. Is that because Jeremy don't ride Flatshod?
Yeah.
This is what gets me is you sit there and you look at this and you know that if he can do it, any of them can do it.
That's right.
You know, the fact is a lot of owners in the winter take the pads off their horses anyway and let Cheryl Crawford,
That's right.
command and control, she used to knock them off and turn him loose in the pasture.
Sister Milligan.
Yeah.
All them horses, all them people like that, they put their horses on flat shoes and run them out in the pasture and stuff like that. But now that horse just come off built-up shoes on,
That's right.
and there he is right there.
He got a heck of a good walk to him.
Yeah.
Good and smooth. But now, for all you people who questioned, now you know the truth.
That's right.
So when people tell you stories about the Tennessee walking horse, investigate it before you condemn the industry. You can ride that all day long.
You can ride that all day long right there.
Yeah, bring him up in there.
That's, so all that stuff they talking that when you take them shoes off, they cripple and they can't do nothing else, and you got months and months and years before you can, do anything. That's a prime example right there.
It's a lie.
Yep.
That's it. It's a lie, and now you know it.